Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Farmer Files with your hosts,
Abby
and Maria, and Abby Scarter.
Yeah, we had some OnlyFans stuff in my bag, and I was just like, oh, yeah, here's my garter.
She then placed it on my head and away we went.
Yeah, to be fair, you were nearly gonna actually start like full on have the whole episode with it on your head.
It was a debate.
It was a debate.
Decided it'd give me a headache.
When you just like open your bag and you're like, what the hell did I last use this for?
I don't usually have garters in my bag.
Oh, there's always some sort of underwear in a bag of mine.
Yeah, of course there is.
Well, you have to be prepared for a photo shoot at any given point.
We're doing when we leave here. Is that
yeah?
Okay, all
it's
right.
a bit too dark now, but
I'll send you my invoice later. £5.
Are you doing £5 for photography?
Yeah, one photo.
Oh, okay. What about for two?
£10, obviously. 5 plus 5 equals 10.
Oh, you don't give me a discount?
I can give you a £5 discount.
How much have I got to spend?
£5.
So
Wait.
I get it for free.
Oh no.
Anyway,
let's get back into today's episode.
back? We haven't even bloody started.
Let's get into today's episode. We are going to be discussing
Sheep. Just all around sheep.
Things sheep. So both Abby and I have recently in the last, well, yours was last year before.
Yeah.
So Abby within the last 2 years has started up her Pedigree flock of Valley Blacknose. And I last month bought my first Border Leicesters.
I know we've been teasing it for a while.
Isn't it wild? I was listening back to all of the podcasts just to like have a little listen. And
I can't do that because I edit.
Yeah,
I've listened to ourselves so much backwards and forwards. I'm like, I cannot listen to myself again.
Because I don't have to do the editing. I like to hear how it's come out.
Yeah.
So I was listening back to a few and I said in my 5-year plan that I want to start my Pedigree flock of sheep.
And within a couple months.
And I've done it within 5 months.
5 months?
I thought because it was 5-year plan, I'll bring it down to 5 months.
No, because we started in September, the pod.
So I started it within like 2 months.
Yeah, that's pretty good going.
Well, you never know what's coming next, do you?
No, so congratulations.
Thank you.
So what have you gone? Well, I know what you've bought, but tell the listeners what you have bought.
So far I have got 1 ram and 1 ewe of Border Leicester. Now, this ram, I don't really need it.
Oh, I was going to say, you've got in lamb ewes, so
yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I know.
But what
it was a case that the first people, I don't want to talk about it if I'm honest. The first people I went to view their animals and they had a ram for sale and a ewe. And at this point I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy some ewes that I need to put in lamb. Well, then I went back to them and I was like, look, I've got some ewes that I've bought. I no longer need the ram. And she was like, oh yeah, I'd take it anyway. And like, I was in a situation where I was like, well, this is really awkward. They've already penned the ram up for me. I asked if I could take a lamb instead and the option wasn't really on the table for me.
Oh, so you got forced into it, basically.
It was very awkward, yeah.
Okay.
Not a situation I want to be in again.
It can be quite difficult.
So I don't want to sell this ram because he's very, very friendly. But when I get the other ewes, I might have a ram for sale. He's very, very good as well. So I might have a Border Leicester ram for sale. He won Royal Cornwall last year.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well done.
Woohoo, winner in the lamb section. Lamb ram. Anyway, we should get into today's sponsor.
This actually works really well because I work with this brand all the bloody time. I think I've nearly worked for them for like 2 years.
That's mental, isn't it?
2 years I've worked with this brand and it is Ridgeline. So admittedly, I think when I'm lambing and stuff, like I've promoted so much of their stuff because I genuinely wear it all the time throughout winter. Like mainly winter, I do have some summer stuff, but just they're predominantly known for their outerwear, their waterproofness, just in general, all round being good clothing.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we have actually got a parcel from Ridgeline. So I'm going to ask Maria to open it up because obviously I've got quite a bit of their gear. So it's Maria's turn to have some new stuff.
I am not usually on the unboxing side of this.
I know, but because it's a brand that I usually work with, I thought we'll switch this around.
They have sent a huge box. Like a huge box. They are really cute.
Now, do we have to pick who wants what?
Which colour are you going for? Because I know which one I'm
Which
looking
one
at.
do you
We're
want?
both looking at pink, aren't we?
I'm happy with the red, actually.
Are you actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, they've sent two really nice. What would you describe this material as?
Suede. Well, not real suede, but like faux suede.
Oh, wow. In the side it says, know the country, wear its colours. That is really cool.
I actually have quite a small head. So I've actually already got some of these caps just in new colours. Apart from Scott steals them.
Is he actually?
Most of my Ridgeline stuff he will steal.
I bought Matthew a Ridgeline jacket last Christmas.
So,
because I've got it and I swear by them. I really, really like how waterproof they are.
So I had a coat. It's no longer available. And, oh my God, it's my favourite coat of all time. And basically they only had it in a extra small left.
Yep.
And basically Scott just fitted in it, but it was a bit tight. So I said if they've got a medium in the samples or what have you, like, could I buy it? Anyway, they went and sent him a freebie.
I love that.
Yeah. How cute.
When I had my meeting with them, I've already used their products. I love them. I trust them. But I didn't realise how down to earth and like just really nice to deal with.
So you spoke to Phil, I believe.
Yes.
So Phil, I actually met at Llama last year.
Did you?
Yes. Yeah, so I do know the guys there. So it was lovely to meet them, and maybe they'll go this year and we'll see them.
Yeah,
But
that'll be exciting.
yes.
Poor old Phil, he had the most unprofessional conversation with me.
I won't ask what you got into.
Well, I just had to change Harriet's like nappy during the call because she looked at Phil, and with that it was
Oh.
and
Poor Phil.
she looked at him directly in the eyes as she did it.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really awkward.
Sorry, Phil.
I'm really sorry you
give
had to
that
endure
effect.
that. Should we look at what else they've sent?
Yes.
Okay. So this one is yours. I'm just looking at the sizes.
Ooh.
This one is yours. These are so smart.
So for anyone not watching, we've got a Ridgeline women's bull stick hoodie in khaki green. I've got khaki green. You've got burnt orange.
I have.
Is it actually called burnt orange?
No, it's not called burnt orange. It is called russet.
Rustic.
Russet.
Oh. So this is like a fleece.
I'm going to
Ooh.
take this hat off so you can see my head. So you can see my face.
It's a quarter zip, but fleece and with a hood and zip. Oh, it's got one zip.
Oh, that is really nice, isn't it?
So it's like a hoodie, but it's got a quarter zip.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I see. And you could put your phone in there and it won't fall out.
Yeah. Or like your little lambing bits.
Who designed this, you genius?
Yeah, so those bits that you don't want to fall out, you put in the front one, but easy access in the front pocket.
Oh, that feels like it's going to be really, really warm.
I do love their fleeces.
I'm excited to look at their jumper in a minute.
And as well, I've got a couple colours of these, but it's the South Island hoodie. I actually do not have this colour.
Mine is in light bark.
I think I've got that one.
This is really smart.
Yes. Look at it.
Oh, that is really nice.
So I've got like an orange and a navy. And Maria has got like a brownie olive with a tan on
I
top.
love greeny tones when it comes to clothing. We've established that.
I might
them.
chuck this hoodie on actually.
Yeah, we're just gonna have a short break whilst we put this on a moment. Okay, and we are back.
So we're matchy now. We've both got our hoodies on.
Our wardrobes are going to end up looking the same at the end of this.
I don't mind.
I'm happy with that.
Lambing gear
You've
all the
got
way.
a tag around your...
Tag. Oh.
You have took it off.
I have took it off. I thought I took the tag
I think
off.
these are really nice.
They're so warm and cozy.
I like how they're baggy near the bottom.
I always tuck mine
like
up
round the
as
belly.
well.
Yeah. I like that.
And they've got like the elasticated.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good.
So yeah, like I said,
well, normally, like on a farm, this is the first bit to go, the sleeve. But they've obviously taken note of that and they've put a, like, protective hard bit around the bottom of the sleeve.
Yeah, so like I said, I've been working with this brand for nearly 2 years, so I can honestly say how much I do love them, love their products, and love everything they do as a whole. So I know quite a few of you farmer outdoor people wear their stuff as well. So if you wanted to get something for the winter, a coat, shooting season is here as well. You can use the code FarmHer15. We'll put the code here, and we will also put it in the description for you guys if you want to get 15% off. That is, I believe, if it's the same as my discount code,
Lifetime.
Yes, it is lifetime, but I don't think it's on sale products.
I don't believe it is, no.
No, so it's everything.
It's full price product.
Full price, just so I put that out there.
So should we get back into the episode then? Now we're all suited and booted.
I was going to say, I think this works really well for the fact that we're talking about sheep and working outdoors.
And we've got...
Ridgeline.
Wait, you've got proper protectors at the end of your tassels?
Yeah.
Whew.
Bougie.
Smart. Right, let's get back in.
Let's do it.
So, Abby, obviously you started your Pedigree flock first. What was the inspiration behind getting your sheep?
So, I've always I've never had sheep, but I've worked with sheep. I think that's the main thing to say. So to be fair, I did go in balls deep with it, but like I said, wanted something of my own, and I really struggled with coming from a dairy background where you could name your animals and get to know them really well because they'd be staying on the farm for however many years. You come to Scots, do not name your sheep or cows. I think that's the best way to be with some livestock that is going into the food chain.
Yeah.
And I really struggle with that. So I wanted something that I could keep and breed from. So therefore, I always loved the Valet breed, always loved them, looked at them, was like, oh my God, they're so cute. So Nigel, Scott's dad, said to me that I could have 2 sheep to go in the stables and I'd breed them. So anyway, did my bit of research. Actually, that's how I became friends with Courtney, because I put up a thing saying any advice to do with Valet Blacknose, and she came back to me. So she really helped me find my first lot of Valets. Actually, no, she didn't, but she helped me clarify what it was I was looking for. So I got some good breeders to go to and not go to. And anyway, I contacted my nearest, biggest breeder, if that makes sense. So you have some of your biggest breeders, and he was sort of closest to me, Oakhampton. And I just emailed him being like, have you got anything, blah, blah, blah. Like, I just wanted to go and see them. Yeah. I wasn't necessarily going to buy from him, but I wanted to see them in the flesh and see what he said, recommended, anything like that. So therefore, went up there, me, Scott, Phoebe already has valets and she's near us, and Scott's granddad, because Scott's granddad used to be a sheep dealer. Went up to this farm. Anyway, they had penned up 7 valets, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want 7. I never told him how many I was having. I didn't, nothing. And he was like, X amount for this sheep, and he goes, or this much for all 7. I was like, right.
Kind of puts you on the spot.
No, so obviously they were older ewes, but I was getting them at a fraction of a price. Like, I'm literally talking, depending on where you went for them, all 7 were the price of 1 ewe.
Yeah.
So my idea was like, as long as I can get 1 lamb out of all of them, well, that's easily made my money back.
Yeah.
And the older, this is just in valet world, I don't know about other breeds, the older they are, the more likely they are to have doubles. It's very unheard of for valets to have triplets. Very unheard of. So therefore, if I had older ones, I was more likely to have doubles as well. So it kind of all worked in my favour. So it's like, right, I'll have... Well, no. Grandad basically told Matey that I'd have these 7. And we hadn't even spoke to Nigel. So I had to go back and speak to Nigel. I was like, Nigel, can I have 7? And anyway, it got agreed. We had 7. Then went to Hereford to get another 4. I don't even know where it came from that I was going to get another few. I don't know why. I just did.
Spontaneous.
So I went and got 2 ewes that were in lamb and 2 ewe lambs. Then lambed them all in January. That was fine. And then we went to Devon County Show. That was my first ever show.
How long after getting the valets did you start going into shows?
A year.
A year.
Just under a year, maybe. I was never going to do shows. That was always the agreement. But Phoebe, who went and saw the valets with, her mum wanted to do the shows, but she didn't want to be the only one doing it for the first time.
Yeah.
So she was like, if you do it, I'll do it. Like, if I'll do it, you do it, blah, 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 backwards and forwards. So we agreed. Obviously not knowing what I was doing. Then, like I said, I had no hopes. I said I was happy if I came out with 1 rosette. It didn't matter whether that was 5th or what. So went to Devon County, showed, and I came out with reserve champion from Puddle Lane Lululemon. She was supreme champion, so came first in her shearling ewe class. Second was Puddle Lane Lotus, and then some of my ewe lambs got placed as well. So I went from not really bothering about showing, because I was only ever meant to have 2, so showing wasn't really a thing, to getting reserve champion at Devon County Show.
Amazing. Now, you mentioned Puddle Lane Lululemon in that, and I think we should explain to some of the listeners that maybe don't have an understanding of pedigree stock or don't have an agricultural background. In pedigree stock, you usually have what you call a breed prefix, and mine is Samhar. What is yours?
Biotor.
So that is the name of the flock or
you make
herd
that
or whatever it may be, and you get to pick what that is, and that's what every single one of your animals need to have before it, or at least in sheep your rams have to have before it.
So it's nearly like your surname. So whoever's bred it gets that surname, but it is at the front of the name.
Yeah. And then you get to pick the other name.
No, I don't know whether it's the same with all breeds, but I know there are certain breeds, and all in livestock, they have a letter for each year.
That is Border Leicesters.
Okay.
We have that.
So we have that as well. So this year was M. Yeah, this year was M. So next year it will be N.
Yeah.
What are you on now?
I am that new to it. I do not know. Like I said, I've only owned them for, less than 3 weeks?
Yeah. I just didn't know whether you could work back.
Yeah, I think it was V last year.
Oh,
maybe.
You've got a hard one then.
Maybe. I don't know. Do you have to pick does the name have to go with the letter?
Yeah, so all of mine were M.
Oh, really?
So, like Matilda, Mikey.
Oh, interesting.
So if you know how old your ewes are and what they're called, then we can work it out.
Wallace, the
So,
ram.
yeah. And how old is he?
Born 2024, I want to say.
WX. Oh my God, you've got X. Shit. You've got X next year.
For my first year of picking names, I've got to do X.
At least you'll have the least amount you should ever breed from. Because you'll always go up from here. The numbers should go up.
Are you sure it'll be X? If he was 20, 24,
WX.
25, it'll be 26.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Y, which is even worse.
And then you got Z.
Oh, God. I didn't realise this was a thing.
So,
look, you guys are learning and so are we.
Yeah.
Although we're probably learning more right now.
If you have any name suggestions, let us know.
Please. I didn't realise that was a thing. I just thought they had a letter in their number.
Yeah. So it does make it
quite
hard. And then after that, I've brought some more ewes from Scotland.
Oh, do you go yourself to view them, or do you just buy online?
So I had basically, this was one of the breeders that I had been recommended, Tom Blackwood. I had been recommended him from the start. Very good stock, and so I always wanted to go up there. Obviously, it was quite far. So basically, me and Scott did it as a birthday treat for me. We flew up there, went and saw them, and had a bit of a holiday out of it. And then he drove them down.
Nice.
Yeah, so he actually went to Switzerland from there. So
how many do you have at the moment?
I think it's somewhere around the 25 mark. But 4 of them are going over to Macy.
Yep.
Macy's having 4 of them to lamb. So I'll be down to small numbers. I think maybe I'm a bit less because I'm only lambing something like 12. 12, I've got 4 ewe lambs and 4 boys.
20.
Down to 20. Yes, no, that would be right because I sold one and then Macy's having 4.
Oh, there you go then.
So yeah.
Beautiful. Do you think you'll be buying any more this year?
Not this year.
No.
No, I'm done for this year.
Sorry, this year's like almost over. Sorry, I meant like next year.
Done for this year. I probably won't buy anything till summer next year if I do buy anything.
You mentioned quite a few places where really good border Leicesters are. Do you want to do a joint trip next year?
Hereford, Scotland?
Yeah, either one of those. There's really good ones either way.
Do you know what? I've been watching...
Mine are MV accredited though, so we might have to get a hauliger that has got a double...
I don't think they can even be that close because they're in the same proximity.
Oh, really?
I don't know. That's very close.
We'll have to figure something out.
Gonna have to take up 2 trailers.
Yeah.
Or a double-decker one.
Yeah, I'm sure we could figure something out. But do you want to go for a trip to View together?
Yeah, I really want to go to like a big sheep sale.
Yes, me too.
Like we'll have to go to Scotland or something.
That'll make a really good YouTube clip for both of us.
Yeah, fantastic.
Woohoo!
And then we'll just set up our podcast somewhere. And if people want to join in, they join in.
Yeah, at the sheep sale.
Yeah. Technically, I'm quite new to the breed and I'm still learning and what have you. So I wouldn't say my knowledge on showing is that amazing. I'm having to shear as well this month, which is obviously not common to shear in November. But you have to have 6 months worth of fleece for a valet to show. So then that brings me to May for Devon County. So when do you shear for yours?
I'll probably shear during hot season or after showing of hot season.
So yours are done now until...
Well, they're going to be really... So we usually shear around June. Start of June, end of May.
Oh, around
for
Cornwall
our commercials. Show. Now, for these border Leicesters, I would like to show throughout the season. Again, I'm very new to showing sheep. I've done cattle, like Bish Bash Bosh, we can do that. But sheep, I'm not sure.
I would nearly do March and then you've got the whole...
Yeah. Although we've got a really late show near me. One of the local shows that I'm going to go to. And that one is a bit later, so it might have to be like late March.
Yeah.
But because I haven't got many, it means that I can keep a really good eye on them and their fleeces are going to be clipped down anyway and they're going to be clean because they're going to be ready to be shown. Yeah, so hopefully it should be okay.
So how much growth do they need on their fleece? Because obviously I know valets are 6 months. You can probably push it to 7 if you're showing, but you won't go any further. Otherwise it just gets matted.
Oh. Okay. For showing, a border Leicester needs about 3 to 5 months worth of growth.
So I was right in maybe March.
Yeah.
So you need to start... End of May needs to be... Is Devon County show your first?
Probably.
So work 3 months back from that.
Yeah.
March, April, May. So you want to be doing March, sorry. Shear in March. Or end of Feb. I know that seems horrible, but just bring them in indoors. Then they'll have 3 months. And then you'll have 2 really good months, and then you'll just have to clip them back a bit.
Okay, well, that's a fun fact. I'm learning so much right now.
I love how I'm giving you advice when I don't have border Leicesters.
Yeah, literally. Commercial sheep are so different to pedigree sheep. Like, the stuff you need to know is so different.
Like, Valley's feet, they're buggers. Like, if you see one lame on my videos, it's probably not. It's just there, hobbling along for the fun of it. There's nothing wrong with it. And tomorrow it will be fine. So there's no point fiddling about with it.
Because it'll be all right.
It's because it's fine.
Speaking of lame, within the first week of owning these blimmin' sheep, one of them became lame and also had a bad eye.
Was it okay?
Within 3 days of owning them.
Yeah, but did you...
Yeah, it's fine now. I managed to get there quick enough to make sure no actual problem happened, like a bit of blue spray.
Yeah.
And it was fine. But I thought, what on earth is going on?
But it's just potluck with sheep. Like, they can be fine one day. I also
thought, oh God, if they've been put in with silage before I've had them, has this sheep got listeria? Because her ear was also drooping. So, like, they can have, like, a bad eye and drooping ear from, like, the likes of silage eye or something.
Oh.
So I panicked about that for a minute, but it turns out she just had her ear down because...
she fancied it.
It was raining.
Fair enough.
Their ears are right up, aren't they?
Yeah.
So Border Leicesters are, like, the equivalent to a bunny rabbit of a sheep.
Like a hair, more like.
Yeah, a hair of a sheep, I should say. And their ears are like funnels for rain.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until it started raining, and I thought, A lot of people over on TikTok and for the feedback of what these Border Leicesters what the sheep I was getting might be, when you said they're all going to drop dead, I think we had a bit of breed confusion because you also said it as well. I think everyone was on about blue-faced Leicesters.
Yeah, well, there was actually quite a few names or breed suggestions as to what it was. And so it's interesting to see who everyone thought was going to drop dead first. What breed?
Everything was blue-faced Leicester.
Yeah.
Just about.
To be fair, there were a few like odd ones that I saw, and then I was like, oh, I didn't think they were that fragile. But
yeah. Just sheep in general like to drop dead. Who knows? I might have a big investment in a field ready to pop its clogs.
You never know. You just don't know with sheep. Like, I invested quite a bit of money into one of my rams. A bit more than I'd like to admit to.
Buy a bloody car with that.
Yeah. I kept it a secret from Scott, and then when I accidentally said it one day to my insurance people, he nearly cried, I think. So I keep panicking. I'm like, right, if you drop dead tomorrow, we are screwed.
Yeah.
Because admittedly, I've not had anything like just drop dead. None of my adults have. So I am doing quite well. But I always think, if you drop dead, I am just going to cry for weeks because of it's the breeding line in that ram that I invested in. And that breeder is quite hard to let you have any of her stock. Therefore, if her ram drops dead on me, she's not going to let me have another one.
Yeah, that is quite a shift, isn't it?
But I think I'm the only one in the area now with some of those breeding lines.
That's good.
Yeah, I've hopefully, like I said, bringing them down from Scotland.
Imagine those breeding lines put with the likes of your reserve champion.
So she's in with this expensive ram.
That's really exciting. Will you show your lambs this year? The lambs from this year, will you show them this year?
What? The ones previous January?
You get in January, this coming January, will you show them this year?
At Devon County, yeah.
Does that mean I can show lambs that I get during January or...
So what I have classes. I'll speak to everyone about classes. I know everyone calls them different things, but this is just what is at Devon County, because Devon County was the only one I really did last year. You have lambs and ram lambs.
So is that the ones that are born in January?
For us, like I said, I'm really hoping that this is for all breeds at Devon County, but I could be wrong. Lambs that are born in 2026 it'll be. So it has to be born in that year. That's why I lamb in January, to get the biggest lambs. Because there's no point lambing 3 weeks before and then taking the 3-week-old lamb.
Yeah.
It's not going to compete with something that's 5 months old.
No.
And then you have shearling ewe and shearling ram. So that is from 2025. So it'll be a year old.
Yeah.
The same as you want it born in January before, not something in December, because it's going to be completely different quality and size. And then you have aged ewe and aged ram, which is anything older than a year, basically.
Okay.
So that's how we do it. And then you do those classes. So you do the 6 classes. And then, so you have the ewe lamb that won, the shearling ewe that won, and the aged ewe that won. So you compete for the female champion. And then you do the same with the males. Then you get the male champion, and then you have them compete against each other.
For breed champion.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm learning a lot.
So, yeah. That was all new to me as well, because I put all my sheep back after they had done their thing. And Courtney was like, you need to take that one back. I was like, well, why? And she was like, because she got first. So I didn't actually understand that I was still even going into the U class, like overall champion class. So then when I got to...
Was it like straight away you were into the next class, or did you have to wait like 10 minutes?
Honestly, you were going backwards and forwards with them. You couldn't even tell what time. Yeah. So I'll probably come and help you as long as we're not at the same time and what have you.
Yeah, that's fine.
With Devon County, because it'll be your first one as well.
Do you reckon you'll do Royal Cornwall as well?
If I can stay at your house, I will.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's fine.
That's why I don't go to Cornwall.
£5.
That's why I don't go to Cornwall, because just staying around there is
my
hassle.
house is not far at all from show. Oh my god, look at us having loads of sleepovers. I'll ask my mum if it's okay.
Thanks.
Jokes, I'll ask Matthew.
I was going to say, do I need to ask my mum? Not that she lives there.
Okay, so we're both going Devon County and we're both going Royal Cornwall.
The only thing I don't want to go to Royal Cornwall for is because they don't actually have valet classes.
You can go against the other breeds though.
I know, but it's not the same.
But if you enter your valet, there are a lot of valets in Royal Cornwall.
Yeah.
Maybe give the showground a call.
I think Emma Collinson was trying to get it to the point where we could have...
If you call as well, though, will that not be like, well, there's more than one person that wants to?
Yeah, I'm going to speak to her and see what she says, because I might see what I can do.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Yeah, if I can get a valet
even
class.
Even if they don't have a class, it might encourage others to enter next year, and then next year there'll be a class, hopefully.
Bath and West?
That is really far to go, isn't it?
It is the bugger of we can't even transport our sheep together.
Can you just get some of yours MV accredited just for transportation?
We'll have to look into this, or everyone will let us know anyway. I think, I'm not sure, but Scott's might be a double-decker livestock trailer.
If not, our local haulage chap does have a trailer that goes on the back of his lorry. We could look into that potentially.
We'll just have to have a look into it in general.
And go from there.
So how many lambs are you looking at getting this year?
Lambs, as in for lambing?
Yeah.
So I have got 6 in lamb ewes. 5 of them are currently residing in Hereford. They are being put to lamb as we speak, if they're not already in lamb. So when does that bring me to lambing?
Oh, you're going to be a little bit late.
Yes, I am. I'm going to have the smallest lambs in the class. Well, the only reason is because they weren't going to put them to lamb unless the buyer wanted them to lamb.
Fair enough.
They have put me to a really good ram as well.
That's annoying that it's going to be such good stock.
Yeah, that is going to be small. But then learning curve, next year I can go in and lamb earlier.
Well, that's why I wish I did shit on my first show, because then I can only improve. Yeah. I'm flaming screwed, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You've got a name to live up to now.
So yeah, I've got... Last year I only took 1 ram lamb, whereas this year I've got 3 rams to take.
Oh, you're definitely going to need help.
Oh, I need help. I think Courtney's coming down.
I can help.
Courtney, I'm telling you, you're coming down.
Like I said, I can help if we're not in the same class.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Knowing our luck,
we would be on the same time.
Of course we would.
Yeah, so with my ones, I'm hoping to at least have... Let's put the numbers low. So I've got 6 lambing. I want...
At least 6.
I want 10.
10
lambs.
Yeah.
I haven't scanned them yet. I'm going to scan them. And I know what you're thinking. Over there listening to the podcast, you're thinking, why are you scanning 5
I already
ewes?
had this chat with Maria. Why?
Well, because I've lambed on such a big commercial level, you never know if there's another lamb inside unless you go and dive in. Now, I don't want to dive into these pedigree sheep and potentially cause damage. If I could just get them scanned at a reasonable price from someone who's already going to be in the area at the time.
Yeah.
And have that confirmation that actually there's not another lamb in there. Or there's 3 or whatever it may be. Or she's got none and I'm not waiting for her to lamb.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have that confirmation when I've spent quite an investment on these sheep.
Yeah.
I'd rather just know straight off.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It is fair enough. I'm not bothering with mine.
No.
Because, to be fair, they're such easy lambers anyway. I usually know by their age anyway. If they have doubles, you're not going to get any more. So if they've got out a double, there's no point checking. There's going to be nothing more left. And the youngsters, if they've only got 1, they're only going to have 1 anyway.
Yeah.
So I can see where you're coming from. I don't see a point in paying for 12 of them. But
no.
Yeah, especially first off and what have you.
I've just never lambed this breed before. There's no one very close around me that's done it before with this breed. And each breed can be so different. So, like, I come from lambing Texels, and everyone knows that Texels during lambing can be a challenge.
Yeah.
Now, because I've got nightmares ingrained in my brain, maybe that's why I'm being cautious.
But because they're quite leggy, are they easy to lamb or not?
I'll let you know.
I just didn't, like, obviously I'd always been warned valleys are lovely to lamb because they're such small sheep.
Well, it's like we've got mules at home, North Country mules. We were told they're really easy to lamb. Yeah, they're great to lamb, but personally we found that they are absolutely rubbish mothers.
Oh.
So in the comparison to like our homebred Texel, Charolais and Suffolk, these North Country mules just don't want to take their lamb. So you're in the pen and you're like, come on, take your blimmin' lamb. And it's just not, it's looking the other way like, so can I go home now? Can I pack my bags and leave the maternity ward?
Yeah. To be fair,
I'm not a fan of North Country mules, judging by only our experience of lambing a few hundred.
Yeah, I think all my valleys were good mothers. Nothing got rejected.
Good.
No, not one.
These North Country mules are to the point where I'm like, I need to get myself what is it called? A bonding crate.
Oh.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, or the head.
Yeah, I'm considering getting one of those for the farm.
Yeah, but then you can only use one at a time.
Yeah, literally.
That's the problem.
So yeah, who knows what lambing is going to bring? Who knows what I'm going to get? I'll let you know once I've scanned and see what it's like. Although these guys have just had their blue tongue vaccine.
Yeah.
And apparently these blue tongue vaccines can cause a lower lambing percentage.
Lower fertility rate, I thought it was.
Yeah. Which is, pretty much the same, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I haven't actually... Some of mine are already done, but then because they went in with the ram, I haven't done them.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it won't affect too much.
I'm umming and ahhing now whether to just wait until next year, because obviously all the midgies have sort of gone now because of it being winter. Yeah. I know it can still pass, but the rate isn't as high.
No.
So I'm umming and ahhing whether to do it, wait till next spring when they've all lambed.
Yeah.
Or do it now.
I'd wait until potentially they've lambed.
That's what I was thinking, because I don't want anything to go wrong now.
Yeah. There's a new strain as well of blue tongue that's come around. So it's currently strain 3 that we've got in the UK that's very common. There's 2 cases of strain 8 in Cornwall at the moment.
There's a lot in Cornwall. That's what makes me think it is getting closer.
Well, I think there's a lot in Cornwall because we had that sudden move of temperature come up from the, what is the line called in the middle? The equator?
Yeah.
So we had this sudden move of temperature come up from the equator, and Cornwall is right on the edge, isn't it? Like it's almost right at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I think we just accidentally caught all the midgies coming up. I think that's why there's so many in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Someone also said that they don't think there's any blue tongue in the area because no one's put down like foot baths or baths as you go into the tracks. Well, that's because the only way you can get blue tongue is through these midgies.
Yeah. That's why...
If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. You're not going to be able to stop it.
This is why there's no one around my area with it. But it only takes one person. And as much as they're isolated and they're on their own and no sheep nearby...
No one's stopping the midgies from going on a hollybobs.
No, exactly. That's why it's like, I am semi-safe, but there's nothing to stop them.
No.
So I don't really know what to do. But I think I will wait now until spring, because I just don't want anything going wrong with the lambs.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's such an awkward one, isn't it? Because it's just the unknown.
Yeah. Some of mine are already done, which is good. Just because that's who I bought them off of. They had already done them.
Yeah.
But I probably should get the rest of them done, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Right, so I think on that note, we should come back to the sponsor of today's episode.
Whoop, whoop, Ridgeline.
Thank you so much to Ridgeline for sponsoring today's episode. Both Abby and myself have loved this brand for a very long time. Abby has been working with them for quite a few years now, and I've actually just come on to be...
one of their brand ambassadors.
I have, so we're in the same club.
We are.
And if you guys haven't already tried Ridgeline, what are you doing?
Literally the most waterproof coats, my favourite coats of all time. Just all round good products for hardworking people.
But they're not just waterproof, they actually look good.
Yeah.
The amount of people I see on like the walking trails near me and they've got a Ridgeline on,
They're not just for farmers.
They know what's on.
And shooting and whatever else. Whatever you've got on outdoors, it'll work for you.
Yeah.
So if you do want to get anything, but you want a discount, you can use FarmHer15 and get yourself 15% off all fully priced items.
Exciting. Side note, I've also got some of their waterproof leggings. I got a men's pair of them, actually. I bought them at show and it was the only ones left standing because Royal Cornwall show last year was an absolute washout.
Was it?
Yeah, the last day. Saturday was like rain all
yes,
day.
I remember your videos, actually.
And it was just soaking wet.
Must have been in surgery.
Yeah, I think you were.
Yeah, I was recovering.
Yeah. Their waterproof trousers all day lasted me. Then I took them to the beach, had to get Samuel out of the water. Fine, didn't get a drop on me. Been to the beach a million times since in these waterproof leggings. Knelt down on the sand or whatever in an actual stream. Kept me dry. Went and done some fencing out in the field. Again, in a stream. I fell over in a puddle. My top half was soaking with my just vest on or whatever I had on. And my bottoms were completely dry.
That is fantastic.
That speaks for itself.
Literally.
Okay.
So, if you want to get any of their stuff, I actually don't know what their website is. Ridgeline.
It is ridgelineclothing.co.uk or .com.
Look at her go. She's done her research.
I have.
You can tell she deals with the sponsors. On that note, we are going to love and leave you. Hope you've enjoyed chatting about all things sheep. If you've got any questions, let us know. I'm sure we can answer them as best as we can. We are still new breeders here, so please bear with us.
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe our knowledge might help. Maybe you might roll your eyes with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it from us. Bye for now.
Bye.